Hi everybody.
Hi everyone.
Welcome to another ABT video. We're in the office and today on Christmas Eve, we've decided to sum up everything that we've done over the year. So Bob, let's have a quick look back over the year. It's been a great year, by the way, guys.
It's been a great year. There's been a lot of cars go through the workshop. Cars that you guys have seen throughout our videos on our Instagrams, on YouTube, Facebook. And then obviously there's cars that some customers don't really want going on social media.
Absolutely.
So we've got all of that happening. As you can understand, some people don't want them on social media. A couple of celeb cars we've done.
Yeah, we've done a couple of celeb cars.
They wanted to keep quiet.
Well, hoping next year we can get some celebs to agree to film one or two. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, I'm sure there might be someone that will agree to it. Yeah. A lot of the time they just want to sort of stay under the limelight. We do try to get as much on the channel, and we've got to respect our customers for that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
We have a couple of shows as well, some great shows as well. We're going to be talking about those right now as well. But ultimately, we wanted to thank you guys. So thank you for watching throughout the year. Without your support, we really couldn't be where we are today. So thank you for watching. So with that, I think, should we start?
Yeah, let's go for it. So one of the cars that stood out for me was an absolute pocket rocket. It was Luca's Audi S1 running, I think he said it was running over 400 horsepower. Wow. That car was not a daily anymore. That was a pure toy. Yeah, we refreshed the front end. He supplied us a new vented bonnet. Car looked absolutely stunning. It looked the absolute nuts.
This was one of our very first episodes, and we're already setting the bar really high.
Yeah.
And we're only bigger and better from there. So moving on, I think, Bob, you gave us a masterclass in how to perfect paint.
Certainly did. Up there in one of our first videos. It was a Mercedes R107 belonging to Range. He's been restoring it himself. We've done the paintwork for him. You know, this car hasn't hit the road. I think it's coming out this summer. And we're almost complete with it. And it's a masterpiece. It is absolute. When I say nut and bolt, every nut and bolt on this car has been restored. You could eat your dinner off that engine, babe.
I think he told me that he rebuilt the engine himself.
He rebuilt the engine himself. Yeah. I know that a couple of weeks ago he turned it over and started it up for the first time.
Congratulations.
So congratulations to him, yeah. And that was an episode where we showed how to get an absolute mirror glass finish. We don't do that finish on every car. It's only when it's asked for. To get a finish like that takes days and days. But yeah, that was another one that stood out for us.
Really nice car. Oh, and then of course we had the first show of the year, but it wasn't one of ours actually. It was WCC's show.
WCC, We had some serious cars there. We had a 993 GT2 RS. Yeah. We had this individual GT3 RS come down. I think that 993 was worth sort of in excess of about 1.3 million. And that was at the beginning of the year. God knows what it's worth today. But yeah, someone to drive out in a 1.3 million pound car to come to one of our shows, it was just brilliant.
And there's some rare cars as well. So we had the NSXs turn up. Two of them.
Two NSXs just turned up
as well.
It was certainly a highlight. That show was. We had some amazing cars there.
Yeah, it set the scene for the rest of the year, and thankfully, the rest of the year was a really good one. Oh yes, one of my favorite cars. Were very loud.
That was loud. That woke up the estate. Yeah, I came to learn that that's got a very special engine in it. Don't know too much about the engine bay or what's going on with the engine, but yeah, we went through that one, done a few repairs on the fiberglass. A monster of a car.
Yeah, amazing. And you went through again another masterclass on how to pigment, how to get that exact color right. We went through the color science behind the scenes.
I think if I remember correctly, I think we done a little video on us mixing the paint and what goes into mixing paint. Yeah.
So there's always a little bit of science behind everything, but that was again another great episode.
This is a video that I enjoyed doing. I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, just going through the different tools and how to repair a dent. If you guys haven't watched this video, we're going to put links in the description below of all the videos that we're mentioning. Yeah, guys, if you want a bit of an insight into how a dent is repaired, watch that one. I really enjoyed doing that one.
It was a great video. A lot of sparks flying everywhere, a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, the end result was totally worth it. And again, I learned a lot through that as well. Yeah. Again, I think we're doing a lot of masterclasses. I think that just seems to be a bit of a theme for us. Okay, and then of course, how can we forget
Then we had the underground show done by
Petroheadism.
This is where we revealed our design or our take on the Fuchs wheels for the more modern car. Earlier on in that year, we had revealed our 997 painted in ruby stone. So the wheels were done by 6AD. Massive shout out to them. We designed them. They put the wheel into motion and returned us these wheels back.
And again, if someone's interested in these wheels, they can contact you, right?
Yeah. If you're interested in that designer wheel, contact us and we'll get something set up for you.
This is when we realized that a lot of people were actually following the channel. We started to get a lot of people come to us on the event saying, hey, we've been watching the videos. So thank you for all of you
I think that was at the time when we realized that, hold on, we're things are working. Whatever we're putting out there, things are working. Sort of the amount of people that are coming up and just seeing our us wearing our hoodies and branded hoodies, and then saying, oh guys, we follow you, carry it on.
Carry on, well done.
I think that was one of the first.
You got called out at a wedding, if I remember correctly.
You did. I got called out at a wedding. Bob from Auto Body Technic is in the house. We'll watch his YouTube channel. I was like, holy sh.
Good work. But yeah, again, thanks guys. Thanks for all the support there. Oh yeah, this is another good one.
This is nice. Quite a few Italians in this year. That was one of them. Just a little bit of refreshing.
Good friend of the...
Yeah, good friend of ours. Not the easiest of colours to match, but then, hey, it's what we do. But that was a nice car.
Yeah, 458. If anyone's got a 458, you're a very lucky person. These things are shooting through the roof now. Last of the naturally aspirated V8s from Ferraris before they moved over to the turbos. Sound astonishing. Such an amazing car. But yeah, just a pleasure to work on. Again, beautiful car. Oh yeah, Moshhammer.
That was one of the first Moshhammer spoilers and body kits that we fitted on a 997. Nice little kit there. Actually fitted really well. Very little fettling around to get it fitting. We put the front chin spoiler on, we put the ducktail on. And I think it suits that car really well.
I really like these kits that are, like Bob said, just plug on, plug and play and off you go. And this has some really subtle cues, and yet it was enough to just make you look again.
Just a bit different. Stands out from the crowd.
Definitely. Shout out to Skidmup. That's right, Skidmup.
If you don't know him, go on his website, skidmup.com. He does printed t-shirts, really good quality t-shirts. Look him up.
Yeah, gave you a present on the day.
He gave me a little, gave me a t-shirt as a thank you a few months ago, and I still wear that. I actually like that t-shirt.
It's quite a nice t-shirt. Moving on.
Oh yeah. The stolen recovered car. Well, it wasn't really stolen recovered. It was broken into, obviously, by a bunch of muppets. Made an absolute mess of the car inside. Stole some ECUs. That was a bit of a challenge, just because we didn't know what was missing, what electrical components were missing. Yeah, we got that car done, up and going. The day that car got picked up, it was then driven to Madrid. So straight from here, that's it. They were on the motorway and off they from here. That's it. They were on the motorway and off they went off to Madrid in that car.
Guys, if you haven't seen this episode, it's actually quite a funny one. Make sure you watch it, because randomly at work, we didn't expect this. A big trailer turns up and a car gets dumped on our doorstep. No back history, no idea where this car's from.
Yeah, then we got a few phone calls. We're calling from so-and-so and we've just delivered a car to you.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up, Baz.
All right, moving on. Oh yeah, this is where you stitch me up.
Oh yeah. So as you guys know, we're quite regular at the Fairmile 911 UK Porsche meetup through the summer months. Middle Wednesday of every month. There's usually about 150 to 200 Porsches turn up on a midweek Wednesday in Cobham.
It's a beautiful venue.
Lovely venue, really nice pub there, beautiful green. Yeah, that was a bit of a evening. I just told you, hey, look, turn up here, and didn't give you a heads context. Up. And I said we're going to do something a bit different, and we just went around. I said, right, B, what's that one? And yeah, he was put on the spot. Got most of them right. I'm going to give him that. Got most of them right.
Yeah, moving on. Still got a little bit confused on that one, but yeah, moving on. Cars and Chai.
Yeah, Cars and Chai. That was one expensive table there. Customer. That's not us, by the way. We did not put, and nor did we prompt him to put anything on his spoiler. But fair play to him. That was a good one. And then we had Raj Sira from Sira Collection. He turned up. We spoke a little bit about their 991 Turbo. Absolute stunning car.
Yeah.
Loads of carbon on it. The spec on that car was phenomenal. Yeah, so massive shout out to Ride at Zero
I think he
Collection
just
for bringing
picked
that
up
down.
earlier in the week. Or
Yeah, I
what?
think he just picked that up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, another masterclass.
Another masterclass. Again, if you haven't watched this video, watch it. We changed a lens on a Porsche headlight. Never done one before. And there's a few sort of interesting facts in there that I did point out. And there was mistakes that I made watching videos on YouTube. And I did point this out in that video that, hold on, don't always believe what you see on YouTube.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no repair methods for this, for changing lens. You can't call Porsche up and say, hey, can I have a lens for a Cayman? And can you give me the repair methods for them? There are no repair methods. Doing a lot of research, watching videos, and then realizing that, hold on, don't always believe. And that's what we said when we set this whole channel up, that we're not going to put in anything up there just to gain viewers. And where things are wrong, we will say they're wrong.
We'll call them out.
Yeah.
100%. All the videos are rooted in truth. But yeah, I think we saved the customer a lot of money on that one, right?
Oh yeah,
I
I think the 2.5-3 grand a new unit
Wow.
was. Our 190 Cosworth that went off to Derek in Australia down under.
Bittersweet moment.
Yeah, bittersweet moment. A lot of love, sweat and tears went into that car, and then we just weren't getting the time around to finishing that car off. So yeah, it's gone off to a good home. Show and shine with West London Classics 2024. I was one of the judges. We may as well say it on here first. So I decided to step down as a judge for Show and Shine 2025, but we're still going to have an active part in what's happening, and they are going to put a new team up there now of judges who will have a fresh insight, a fresh mindset, and hopefully they'll choose a completely different set of cars in what they think will be the best car of the Show and Shine 2025. Jags' 8 Series. That was stunning.
Stunning.
That was a really, really nice car.
Just to let you guys know, he just didn't have one stunning car there. He had 2 stunning cars. He had a beautiful M5 as well. But this really did stand out.
You see these 8 Series, and they're so iconic with the pop-up headlights. That's what I loved it so.
Yeah. That whole era.
But yeah, massive shout out to Jags. He's again one of our oldest customers.
20 years with
over 20 years now. Yeah.
And what's really great about Jags here is he's so humble. Everything about the car goes, I don't want to go over the top. Everything, I just want to keep it original, to have a nice stance and just drive the car. And that's what they're for. Taycan.
Oh yeah, the Taycan. Yeah, a bit of a masterclass in there. How we repaired this, all the different processes in repairing modern cars, the tooling that goes into repairing modern cars. Tell you the truth about repairs. This car was bought from Copart and it cost more to repair. But watch that video and you'll see what we mean by things ain't always what they look like.
Yeah.
So be careful when you see a lot of YouTubers out there buying cars and pretending that they're making a hell of a lot of money on them. Guys, seriously, just be careful in what you buy out there. But watch that video. It's a massive insight into the truth behind salvage repairs.
Yeah, and I think the other really key thing about this is an electric vehicle. And if you don't know what you're doing, this is a serious bit of kit. It can really harm you.
It can send you into next week.
Yeah. So the fact that we were able to restore and bring this back to OEM spec and put it back on the road as the manufacturers intended. Remember, specialists in insurance repair work, that's what we do day in, day out. That's what we do. Like Bob said, you really just can't cut corners when it comes to something as serious as this.
Oh yeah, cars and kebabs. We raised a good bit of money that night for charity.
Over 600 quid?
Yeah, but over 600 quid in one night. Just to meet up and raising a nice little bit of money. And that money goes a long way for charities. But that particular night, we done a whole 964 theme where we had Porsche 964s in the workshop. That was a really good evening. Good food.
Yeah.
A little bit of drink going on. And good music by Sting.
As always.
Massive shout out to Sting. Sting's 964 RS Tribute. So this came in. He wanted to now go RSR look. That's one of our current projects.
Very involved.
Very, very involving. Just looking at where his original wheels sit to where the new quarter panels sit, we can actually see how much wider this car is going to be. Got to be really careful going through those 6'6" gaps now, bro.
Yeah, definitely. But perfect. Yeah, again, you guys, if you haven't seen this episode or multiple episodes, there's an entire series on this build. So please do, again, follow the links in the description below. Full series on this with the original delivery of the vehicle, part 1, part 2, and part 3 to come out in the new year. So again, great car. A lot of fun.
This was a lot of fun. Our Halloween special. That was a great night.
Great night.
And trying to put on an event that late in the year, it all boils down to one thing, and that's the weather. It can take weeks and weeks to start organising and getting the wheels into motion. Up to 10 days early, when the weather forecast came out for that night, is when we realised that, hold on, the weather's looking good. Let's just crack on. And it was a lot of work putting that together. And there's a good few cars. We had Italians. One that stood out to me was the Mustang.
Mustang, yeah.
That was a GT500.
Yeah.
With the Knight Rider light bar that went across the front.
Yeah.
But I think the showstopper for that night was the display that we put up in the spray booth. Everyone's worst nightmare, stacking your car. That had to be the Halloween display of a nightmare.
It was a great display. Everyone loved it. Everyone loved it. Not to forget the food. The food was outstanding.
Food was phenomenal. Drink done by Glassy Events.
Yeah.
Food put on by
Meat and Grill.
Meat and Grill. Yeah, great night.
Great night. Great night. The Merc.
Yeah, moving on to our 190. So you guys saw earlier on how we took delivery of that. It was already a show car. And here you see us starting to put the wide body kit on, and then our take on making it even wider, even better, and making it into our own, making it into the ABT body kit that you're going to see soon.
Follow the link in the description below. It's listed there as well. Great bit of insight behind the scenes of our little twist on what's coming next. And that brings us up to date with the last video that we pushed out last week, which was the Carrera RS 964 build that we're working on at the moment here currently at the workshop. And Bob, yeah, that's coming along nicely.
That's coming along, yeah. So we'll go down, we'll catch up on that. We'll show you guys everything that's going on up to date.
Oh, perfect.
Right guys, so we're downstairs in the workshop. Let's give you a quick update of what's gonna happen for 2025. So, engine's back in the Triumph Stag, rear axle's on, rear end sitting back on the floor. As we go over, we see Virage finalising the body kit on the 190. Just taking out all the imperfections now, getting it ready for a second coat of primer. We go on to 964, front wings are on, so watch out for that. Quickly go over to the 190. Got this dressed up in some foil, making it look as if it's getting ready for, well, no, an alien invasion. Getting that ready for the front wings to get built up.
Okay, Bob, with that, I think that's the end of another episode. Well, actually, end of an entire year, right?
An entire year. So we've gone through the whole year, giving you a quick recap of what we've done. Massive shout out to all of you guys. We couldn't have done any of this without you. Putting this whole channel together at the beginning of this year, it was absolutely amazing. Like I say, give us a thumbs up, give us a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in the comments below. Without you guys, we couldn't have done any of this.
Yeah, and thank you for the immense support. When you see us in real life, coming to the shows, showing us that you care. Thanks again for all of that as well. So, with that,
Merry Christmas
and a Happy
New Year.
Take care. And also, no, I'm gonna start that again. That's a complete Okay.
To the Ferrari 488.
Oh, this is a great car, yeah.
I don't know why I'm looking like as if I telling Jags off as if he's sitting in a classroom.
Okay, Bob, well, that's it, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and
Happy New Year. We've already messed that up. Sure, you guys can agree. We've a lot's happened, a lot's come through the workshop this year.
So yeah, after that quick recap, thank you. Right, guys.
Why is it so hard? We do this all the time.
I know we do it all the time.
We got there in the end.
Right, carry on, guys.